Hey you guys, it's Amber and Laura here from the Nova Training Center. Thanks for coming back to us. You have just finished week 1 of the challenge if you are participating. Good job for making it through week 1. Hopefully it wasn't too terrible for you. We're going to tell you a little bit about our experience. How was it for you, love?
It was actually pretty good for the most part. I think I stuck with my food. I was stuck with my workouts, didn't I?
Did you miss one?
I don't think so.
6 workouts. So our goal is 6 workouts a week and eating our 5 meals a day to our macros.
Which I did. And I went out to dinner one time, went to sushi, only had the sashimi, so no extra carbs. Planned ahead, had a salad. I did have a drink in the middle of the week.
Okay.
So there was that.
That's fair. All right.
I feel pretty good.
I also stuck to my meals and also stuck to the workouts, but I did have some challenges throughout the week at work. It was like cake week at work. I think everybody just needed to bring cake. We had different things going on, birthdays, some other events that just required some baked goods. So I did have some challenges saying no. I did say no, I didn't cave, but there was a cheesecake one day where I was very, very tempted. I had to walk around the office and talk shit about myself to everybody in order to not eat it and talk shit about the cheesecake probably being really bad. So anyway, I got through it. It was hard, but it was fine. I also went out to eat with Asian, and I had chicken and rice, and just try to keep it the proportions small. Whenever you go out to eat, there's healthy options on the menu. Look for what's basic. You eat veggies, you eat a lean meat, chicken, easy. Every menu has chicken. So that's what I try to stick to whenever we go out.
I had an epiphany about water. My water intake. I was feeling like extra shit in the middle of the week, and I texted Amber, I don't want to work out. I have no motivation. I don't want to do this by myself. It's hot, blah, 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 blah. And she called me out on how much water I had not been drinking. So then I started literally on the spot chugging water. And it was instantly better. I had no more headache. Yeah. I had energy.
She immediately
and
sends
I'll
me a
never tell her
message.
that she's right. But it was an interesting coincidence.
Yeah, so she chugs the water and immediately sends me a message like, wow, I feel so much better.
It was just, it was literally incredible how fast it was. Anyway, so if you're not drinking enough water, drink at least 100 ounces of water a day, if not more.
Yeah. So did you weigh in this week?
I did. I'm 1.5 pounds heavier.
Okay.
We took pictures, so we'll put those side by side in there.
We're not posting pictures every week, right?
Oh. Okay, answer the question again.
Okay. Did you weigh this week?
I did. I am 1.5 pounds heavier, so that's always a mental battle. Every time we kind of restart ourselves on. I talk about that speed bump, and it happens to me every single time. So it'll probably be the middle of next week, honestly, probably Wednesday, Thursday, where I really start to feel like, okay, it's worth it. Here we go. Got to hang on a little bit longer. So very normal if you're feeling crappy, if you're feeling bloated, if you're keep stepping on the scale, it's going up and up and up. You are putting your body through this whole new level of norm, and hang on. You really, really, really have to hang on.
Yeah, your body's creating a new baseline that you've not been sticking to prior to. So it's just adjusting and regulating itself. It's retaining a little bit of water. If you're eating, so we eat the 10 cups of vegetables a day. If you're trying to also do that or adding any more vegetables to your diet, you're adding a lot more fiber, and your body is going to be holding on to that as well. So get past the bloating. You most likely might see some weight gain. I personally, whenever I weighed, I did not see any weight gain. I'm the exact same weight, which isn't usually unusual for me. Yeah. I usually hover around the same, but I'm interested to see what the pictures and stuff and the measurements look like next week. We measure twice a week, or we weigh twice a week, usually on Tuesdays and Fridays, but we give ourselves a couple days in between. So that's just to kind of track. Weight isn't my goal. I know Lo's got some weight loss goals for hers, so it's more important for her, but I just do it just to see.
Yeah.
Yep. So hopefully your week 1 wasn't too bad. Let us know how it went. Post on the comments. If you're just joining us, we do have some other videos prior to this video. So go check those out and join in on this 30-day challenge that we got. Even if you're not starting the same day, you start on your day. Did you have to eat any of the free items or snacks to get through your week? Or what?
Yes.
Did anything help you?
Yeah, pickles. I've gone on a pickle binge. I go to Sam's. We go to Sam's and get the gigantic ones, and I probably have at least 6 pickles in like a sitting.
6 pickles?
6 pickles in a sitting, so I'm gonna call salt and water retention for my weight gain, but I didn't cheat on my food, so.
So there are some items, we mentioned this in a previous video, there are some items that we snack on throughout the week that we consider free items, and what we consider a free item is anything that's 5 grams below.
Is it 4 or less?
It's 5 or less,
Oh.
or below
Less than
5.
Okay.
However you want to take that. I say below 5. She's doing below 4. Good for her.
No, 4 or less.
4 or less.
Which is below 5. We're saying the same thing.
Okay.
Typical.
Yeah. So anything that's below 5 or whatever of protein, of carbs, and fat, then is considered a free item. So some of our go-tos, like Laura just said, are pickles. Love them. If you don't like pickles, you need to get that shit figured
You're
out.
wrong.
You are wrong.
Sugar-free Jell-O and whipped cream.
Yes, I didn't have any of that this week. Did
I
you?
didn't either, but I just remembered it.
Yeah,
in
that's a
my
good
head.
treat. But I have been living off of, after I get my water in, I have been living off of the 0-calorie drinks. So I've got a really bad like Bang habit and Monster habit. I try to only do 1 a day after I've gotten my water in, but we've recently found the Gingerade. So it's ginger ale and lemonade mixed together, but it's diet Gingerade, and it is so good.
It's so good.
And they help me get through the day, and like
Yeah.
little sugar cravings or whatever cravings, they just help distract me
Yeah.
between meals.
I've done that as well.
Yeah.
And those ice drinks.
Yeah, there's these ice drinks that don't have anything in them. You can get them from like Aldi's or Publix.
Any of those 0-calorie flavor things to just
Yeah.
put a flavor in.
I think a lot of people like Zevia. We don't like that. Or the like seltzer waters. That's
Definitely
cool.
not into that.
No. Pickles, yes. Seltzer waters, no.
Make sure you're right.
Yeah. So going into week 2, we are again going to show you what our grocery shopping trip looked like. It's quick. It's basically the exact same, but just so you can see that we try to be consistent and we're eating basically the same things every week. And we show you our dinner. You'll see what we eat for dinner, how we cook it, and yeah. Hey Nova Challengers, we did a midweek grocery shopping trip. We went to Sam's, it's our go-to, and we want to show you what we got. So we got broccoli raw, we've got our go-to Kind bars. We eat these before we go to the gym. They fit our macros here with the carbs and the fat. We've got carrots. We eat 2 cups of these for breakfast every single day, so we go through these really, really fast. We've got these quick salad go-tos, mushrooms, asparagus, our potatoes. You've seen these before, almost all of this stuff. We eat the same stuff throughout the week. We stay consistent. Tomatoes, eggs, and then we found these really awesome storage containers because we're constantly having to clean storage containers, which is fine, but somehow we've ended up with like 4. I don't know if anybody else has that problem, but they all disappear, so we got those. Good find.
So you can see we are pretty consistent with our groceries. We both eat 10 cups of vegetables a day, and so we pretty much stay consistent. We get in, the trip takes 15 minutes max, shop the perimeters of the store, get out. We didn't eat protein this time except for eggs, so we keep it pretty simple. It helps us stay consistent. We're consistent in our macros, we know what our intake is, and that's how we see our success. Going into week 2, we talk about setting yourself up for success like always. And if it's not nutrition, you can still plan ahead just like everything else. So if it's reading or meditation time on Sunday, you can set your entire week calendar up to say Monday 5 a.m. I know I'm doing 10 minutes of this, Wednesday 4 p.m. But put it down. It holds you accountable much more.
Yeah. You've already said you're going to do it. If yours is affirmations, write all your affirmations out for each day on Sunday, and that way you've got them. They're ready for your start. And if you're reading, decide how many chapters your goal is for each day. If you want to read 3 chapters a day, set that goal, do it. Pick a time that works best for you.
We keep talking about the 1% change. So I talk to people that they're just killing this challenge. It's like nothing. So if that's you, I mean, you've hit that 1%. Now it's time for one new percent, one more. So if you committed to reading 10 pages a night, now it's time to read 20 pages a night. Like, there's no reason, if you aren't struggling, to push yourself a little bit harder. And that's how you start to see all these changes elsewhere.
Yeah. So the purpose of the 30-day challenge isn't so much to start and then stop after 30 days. It's really to help yourself create new habits and better habits that are going to improve your life and bring you joy. It's also something just to test something out. If you've always wanted to try meditating, you're committing yourself to 30 days of meditating. If at the end of that 30 days you hate meditating, you don't feel any better, you feel no more enlightened, then you know that you gave it an effort, and then you can move on.
As long as you're consistent with it.
Find something else that's going to bring you that joy. Same thing with diets. What we've learned, we've done this lifestyle of eating for a really long time, and we get off track, but coming back to it just helps us rebuild those healthy habits. And each time I feel like we come out a little bit more consistent in our daily habits. It's just easier for us to go back to the new routine that we've started and pick something up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not meant to be 30 days and stop. It's meant to be adding healthy habits to your life and more growth for you. We're going into week 2. Set your week 2 up for success. Get everything set up by Sunday so you're good to go this week. If you are struggling or have any questions still about what we're doing, need some extra motivation, talk to us in the gym. Post that shit in the comments below. Whatever you need to do, we want you to be successful in this. So let's do it week 2.